I will give you some sense of how difficult and non-tractable this problem can be. I have been teaching in global business schools for the last 25 years. And one of the experiments I do is I give them a simple Excel sheet. These are MBAs. They paid a lot of money to come and get this kind of education. They usually draw excellent salaries. You just give different ways of reporting a simple instrument like, let's say, a loan. There is something called flat interest rate. There is something called declining balance interest rate. There's also effective interest rate. So you report it and you tell the students, well, which one would you pick? You'll be surprised, the smartest analytical minds. These are students who are getting CTC in excess of 1 crore. They falter at it. But the other end of the spectrum are women, mostly from disadvantaged backgrounds, that I have been studying for the last 35 years since I started my PhD. And there we noticed that, when you bundle products, and typically a lot of products get bundled in this segment of the market. When you give a loan, there is a inbuilt insurance component to it. But then when you look at who is filing claims, you look at the data, you realize that there is very little filing of claims. Because they see this as a loan, but they don't quite understand that part of that interest they are paying is actually a premium for an insurance product, which also they have bought, except that they don't know it. So now the kind of financial literacy we are talking about, financial literacy can mean so many different things. It's a little bit like the elephant and the 6 blind men. Because different segments of the market require very different kinds of financial literacy. I don't know about most of you in the audience, but we have been talking about financial literacy for at least 30 years. I will give you some sense of how difficult and non-tractable this problem can be. I have been teaching in global business